What's good, people? Hope you guys are well. Welcome to my channel. Just got done doing a show with Rance. It was really good. Hello? Did you not hear what I said when you rang me? I said I'm live, bro. I'm live. All right, thank you. People, man. They just call you anything. Hold on. Who's calling me grandpa, bro? Relax. I'm 28, bro. Not 48, not 58. Like Nuruddin and them, man. I uploaded a video yesterday, a 10-minute video, giving my reaction, thoughts from the car, after the game. As I walked to the car, I was collecting my thoughts. Where do we stand? Right? Where do we stand? Firstly, yeah, it's never nice going into international break on a loss, especially like the way we lost yesterday. It's never nice. It's always nice to go into international break if you win, and that it just settles everyone down. It's going to be a lot of talk now, a lot of talk in the media, a lot of talk everywhere. And yeah, big up if you watched him, man. I appreciate that. Big up Abdullah as well. Erik ball bag in the mud. Big up to Grace. Where's Grace? Grace. We shouldn't have lost if Harry started the game. Stop it, Grace, man. Harry Maguire's wife in the chat. Big up the mods as well. Coming in. Firstly, I really want to appreciate each and one of you for coming in and getting me nearly 1,000, just above 1,000 subscribers like instantly in the space of 4 days. I appreciate you. Head was hot, man. Adam, head was hot. Head was hot, bro. Like it was hot. And especially, people don't like you when you stand correct and you stand what you stand on business. Basically, they don't like it when you stand on business. They do not like it. And that's the thing. I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business. I'm on people's neck. I want to get into them. Do you know what I'm saying? I want to get into some people. Marcel's tweeting. I'm on his neck, bro. I'm on Marcel's neck. He said we should have played counter-attack, like I said, against Liverpool. I think the approach was wrong, especially with that personnel. He's saying, but he's not saying. I don't understand. Just words at this point. Just words. Not upset with Casemiro as well, bro. How can you be? How can you be? You can't. You absolutely can't. You know how Casemiro is. You know he needs support. Actually, funnily enough, someone sent me a tweet that I'd like to read out as well. This is a tweet, yeah, from 2021 from this account. Can I bring it up for you guys on screen? Because I should be able to, yeah. Let me bring it up because it's actually a good tweet that I'd like to bring up for you all. Bear with. And this tweet was made in 2021. There we go. 17th of October 2021. There we go. Right. Let's bring this tweet up. Got it up. Where are we? There we are. Boom. Bang. Bosh. Bish. There we are. 2021. Read this. Read this, people. Elite teams began figuring out Casemiro was the press trigger. But Zidane adapted. He asked Toni Kroos to drop deeper in order to form a pivot to bypass the first press. This worked brilliantly, and it allowed Marcelo and Carvajal more freedom to push higher. 2021. We are now in 2024. And this is what's going on with the club. Do you know what I'm saying? This is what is going on with the club. I can't. There's no words for me to describe. There's no words for me to express the pain. But I really want to take this time, yeah, especially on my show, because on Rance's show, on Saeed's show, I talk about the football and whatever. I want to say, to all the people that doubted me, to all the people that questioned me, to all the people that ridiculed me, that said I'm not a Manchester United fan, that said I'm toxic, that said, you know, I'm waffling, I don't know anything, I'm player FC. To all of you guys, yeah, I'm glad that you can look at yourself in the mirror today and you know your middle name from now on is gonna be a bitch. Bitch. I'm very petty. I'm very direct with my words. Yeah, dividing the fan base was your doing, not mine, not ours. It was yours. Yeah, making certain groups, making certain things, and dividing the fan base was your idea, not ours. It wasn't Saeed's, it wasn't Rance, it wasn't mine, it wasn't Nuruddin's. Never. Big up Saeed, man. It was never. It was your doing. I really want to take this time, yeah, to be petty, bro. I do. Writing letters, doing petition. Nah, nah. This is sad. You said that we can't celebrate the FA Cup victory. I remember FA Cup victory, yeah. Manchester United fans told me and us people, the outers, that we can't celebrate. Don't celebrate it. Don't celebrate it. When we lost, you would say we get happy. We make content because, man, whatever. Rance just spent nearly £1,000 in Manchester United clothing, bro. He wants to finally support his team. Do you know what I'm saying? Saeed is giving voices to all sorts of fans. Imagine now if Saeed told Marcel or Neji that you can't come on the show, you can't give your opinions. Just imagine. Just imagine, yeah, if Saeed didn't let people who are Erik Ten Hag fans and whatever come in and say, you can't have your opinion. You can't, you're affecting views. You're affecting viewership. You need to tone down. Majority on Rance's channel and Saeed's channel are people who share the same opinion, but never, ever will we decline someone of their opinion ever, or say that you're not supporting of the club. Never. We ridicule those people that would do that. Never. This is not about me. I'll be deadly. This is about Saeed. This is about Rance. They used to ridicule Rance, bro. They said mad shit about my man. They said he's this, he's that. He's always negative. He's never smiling. Painted a mad narrative about Saeed. This is about now. These guys are too much of a gentleman. Saeed, Rance, Nuruddin, they're gentlemen. Me, I'm not a gentleman. I am rude and I am petty. I am really bad petty. I was the only child for many years until my younger sibling was born, yeah? So you can say I'm very petty, bro. I'm sick in the head. How dare you now, yeah, come to me or Nuruddin or someone or whoever and oh, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Manchester United have just taken 60 something pound from my account for the Carabao Cup game. My season ticket it's just gone out now. You can see. It's just gone out. MUFC ticketing. They just took the direct debit for my cup run, cup scheme. Yeah. Barnsley. I blame you people. That's what I blame. I do not blame everything. I blame the enablers. I blame you. You're the one that voted in Andy Mitton's poll. You're the one that started the petition. You're the one that started the narrative about open letter to the club to keep him. It is your doing. The loss is on you, guys. That's how petty I am now. It's on you. Not on nobody else. Not on us. No. No. Hey, Nuruddin, big up to yourself. If Erik Ten Hag turns it around at any point, yeah, and starts performing and doing well, are you going to be Erik Ten Hag out? And he gives you a long run of games. Exactly, bro. No. What are you going to say? You're going to say, guys, I doubted him. He proved me wrong.
Facts.
I can't believe he proved me wrong. I disrespected him. I'm sorry, Erik. Well done for delivering a Premier League. Well done. You've earned my respect. When someone disrespects you, what do? You call it out. The thing is, the reason why I specifically would use the word bitch is because bitches like getting disrespected and stay shush. Me, I can't be a bitch. I'm sorry. I was not raised to be a bitch. I can't. When I see and I be disrespected, I will say it as it is.
Facts.
No, you can't. You can't buy my mouth. You can't buy it. You can't buy my words. You can't buy my loyalty. No.
No.
You can't.
Listen, 100% at the end of the day, there are those who stay silent in it while madness is going on. And there are those who are calling it out. That's how it is the world, innit? And there's others who might call it out, but can't be asked. At the end of the day, Manchester United, we know where we're at, people. We know where we're at. Yesterday's game was an illustration of everything that Erik Ten Hag has been doing up to. If he turns it around, I promise you, I will write everything I've ever said about Erik Ten Hag, write it in a piece of paper, and I'll come on this channel, I'll go on my channel, Saeed's channel, Rant's channel, and I'll eat that paper live on camera. Because that means Manchester United are doing well. So why am I going to be sad? It's not about proving me wrong, but I just know I was calling the unsustainable football and the basketballification from season 1, from February, March of season 1. Yep. So for me, there's nothing to it. And you can get Erik Ten Hag, the best players in the world, but he's going to try this 3-1-6. And they're going to be so far away from each other and scattergun. But the only question is for me to ask is that what happened to Erik Ten Hag towards the end of the season? I'm not talking about the results, by the way, because the Newcastle game was close. Me and Vas were there. We saw it with our own eyes. The Newcastle game was really close. They could have won it, but we won it. The Brighton game, they could have won it. We won it. Arsenal were very nervous. So I'm not talking about the results. I'm actually talking about the way the team was compact. Whether we were low block, mid block, or we pushed a high line. We were compact as a team. And all of that is gone. And Ineos have not only doubled down, they tripled down on the way he wants to play football. But don't forget, people, their greatest insurance is a guy called Ruud van Nistelrooy. And he sat on the bench yesterday. I don't know if you saw a little bit of a clip, pass, but Erik Ten Hag speaks to him and Ruud's like. So at the end of the day, the question now is how long? How long is it going to take? Or is Erik Ten Hag going to go back to robbing games, literally robbing, doing stick up, stick up, doing a stick up jobs and winning games by just robbing teams blindly? Is that going to sustain some fans? Is that going to be sustainable enough? Do you want that? Or do you want? And did you see what Bas? Did you see the comment of Casemiro? What Andy Mitten said on that podcast?
Go on.
He basically said that Casemiro said that Erik Ten Hag exposed him last season in terms of the position.
Oh, he was never happy with the tactics.
Yeah. So his wife's come out with AI generated trophies. Yo, big up to her, man. She's a rather die, mate. She's like, we're not going anywhere. Nobody's giving us this amount of money in the football club. We're not going anywhere. Anyway, so she's coming out, apparently putting his medals. She's like, show me your medals. Show me your trophies.
Show me your diamonds, yeah.
Yeah. Big up to her. But at the end of the day, Erik Ten Hag, yesterday was the perfect game for everybody to see it clearly. It literally said that Erik ten Hag is so stubborn about his tactics that he watched 95 minutes of that and didn't change it. Where Liverpool, we could all see what Liverpool were doing, setting traps for us. Liverpool yesterday didn't go high and wide with Diaz and Salah. They inverted. Szoboszlai and Jota's movement were good. Gravenberch and McAllister were like that, close to each other. Everything was compact. Robertson didn't go high and wide like he usually bombs on the clock. He stayed. Trent inverted now and again and then dropped back. So at the end of the day, Liverpool didn't have to do something spectacular football to beat us. They just set traps for us and we gave them because of the way Erik ten Hag wants our players to play. It's simple. And if you can't see it, then I'm sorry. I'm not a miracle worker. Neither is Vaz. Neither are all of us. We can't perform miracle operations on your eyes for you to see it. You have to see it. And sometimes people, it takes some a lot later and it takes some earlier to see it. So take your time. Letter writers, hold tight. Have you seen the letters trending? The letters trending on Twitter.
Yeah.
Hold tight.
A lot of people are surprised that I brought up the letter. They actually didn't know. I think because since I mentioned it, it's just gone viral. I mean, nobody knew about the letter.
Big up, yeah. Big up, Bass. Big up for that.
Everybody forgot.
I had people asking me, what the hell? Like, people asking me, like,
what's
you know
what
I mean? What's the letter? And I'm like, you're the letter that the top Reds
There
wrote.
are letters. But you see, John has a problem with me. I'm not a United fan because all I do is have a go at anything United do.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you what United did do well. You know what they did do well? Manchester United decided to go and get the guy who was the head honcho at Manchester City. One of the head honchos at Manchester City. That's what they did do well. They got footballing people in to try and help us structure this club. They did that well. You know what else they did well? They signed Mazarawi. They signed Lenny Yoro. Hopefully they turn out to be good signings. They kept Diogo Dallo in the club. They've let go of Martial. They didn't renew his contract. It's a balance. If you do more good things than bad, majority people are going to be happy. If you do more bad things than good, majority people are going to be unhappy, bro. Which club is doing everything perfect? Nobody. Everybody's got up and down. Real Madrid are a little bit struggling with Mbappe. They ain't on firing on full cylinders. But this is what I mean. But Nurdin, when John will say Erik ten Hag out, it's okay. It's John. He's okay.
He's coping. Listen, what do you do when your manager embarrasses you in front of the whole world? What do? You blame the messengers. You blame the messengers. But you never blame the person who's causing the havoc. So if John wants to cope in that way, then that's the way he copes. Innit? Everybody has coping differently. So don't be too hard on John today of all days.
He's glad, yeah. I'm so glad that you're on the same mind frame as me as keep him. I'm so happy about that because I thought I'd be the only one.
No. We're keeping him because people need to suffer. People need to get sick of it. more stadium needs to be cleared out, Bas. Old Trafford needs to be emptied.
Yep. Empty remember empty Old Trafford? It's really gonna be empty Old Trafford. It's really gonna be empty Old Trafford.
That's what I'm saying to you. So some of these fans, top Reds, are shameless. We were begging them to empty Old Trafford to stand against the Glazers. But they're 3-0 down to Liverpool and they all get off at 69 minutes, 67 minutes. They all start getting off. Empty Old Trafford, mate. Ten Hag, fire alarm. Ten Hag set the fire alarm, man. Fire alarm of football shit, mate. 6 up the pitch, mate. No positioning. Exposing players. You play football, Matthew. You play football.
Yeah.
the job of your coach and manager and your coaches are to hide your deficiencies and
Yep.
to infatuate your like your level of
Strengths.
skill, what you're really good at. Yeah, Erik Ten Hag does the opposite. He actually exposes our play. He's the only coach I know with
Yep.
this 3-1-6 build up. He's the only one who exposes the players,
Hmm.
actually, other than hiding the deficiencies of the players. And that's why Anne Slot can come on Sky in
Hmm.
front of the whole world and literally expose his countryman's basic tactics
Yep.
and go, I knew what they were going to do, and the traps were there to be set. We
Yep.
knew how to play against that.
And it's his
So,
first time in the Premier League.
yeah. Not conceded a goal yet, by the way, because he's not going gun ho football like Klopp. None of this. People are disciplined, mate. Defenses were structures, and the midfield. It's got the two midfielders holding hands, close to each other, hunting the ball down to each other, and it's
Hmm.
asking Diaz, Salah, and Jota to press really hard and to
Hmm.
interchange. It is where it is where it is.
You know what I've noticed as well from his press conferences? He asked the journalist, tell me what we did wrong. He said, the journalist, what we did wrong. And then he said to the journalist, are you sure? And you can see the arrogance oozing off him, because he didn't turn around and just be humble and say, you know what, fair enough, we will address our mistakes. Any manager that loses a game, even if they are arrogant and they think they should have won the game, they will turn around and say, you know what, we are going to address our issues. There are things that we need to work on, and we're going to address them in the training ground. We'll make sure we set up tactically a lot better. You know, if it was a game where it was like 1-0 and we had lots of chances, you can say, you know, going forward in the future, we need to finish our chances. Going forward in the future, we need to defend better. But the thing is, I've noticed, yeah, he doesn't actually defend his team in the press conference. He defends himself. Have you noticed? Listen to what I'm saying, Nordin. All I see is he's defending himself in press conferences. He's talking about trophies he's won. He's talking about, I'm sorry for you. He's talking about XG, invalid things. Instead of saying, there's things that I can do better, there's things that we can do better. I'm sorry to the Manchester United fans. You guys don't deserve this. No. Zero sense of accountability. And you are the face of the club. You are supposed to take all the bullets for the players and the fans. Nothing. This is a self-centered individual who has won trophies in his career, but just because, by the way, a successful man can also be an egotistical prick. Just because you're a successful man doesn't mean you're a good man. He's a successful manager in a lot of people's eyes, but he is not our manager. This is not our culture. This is not our club. Reason why Mourinho got sacked, and he has the biggest chest of them all. Any manager in the world, he's got the biggest chest of them all. He's got the biggest catalog to chat shit to anyone. If anything, he should be like just rambling madness. But he doesn't. What does Ange Postecoglou do, Nuruddin? The first thing he says, don't talk to me about coming fourth, mate. If it ain't about winning, what we doing here? What I'm trying to set a new standard, a new precedent for a club that have not won nothing. Fuck all, mate. They don't want nothing. And he's trying to set them examples. What did Erik Ten Hag tell us last season? We'll try and push for fourth. We'll try and qualify for Champions League. And fans said, oh, he's being realistic. He's being realistic because he said that. What? What? How can you, as a consumer of football, accept this? It ain't unfair for me to say now, you are an enabler. You are enabling this mediocrity. So you are the real culprit. It was never us. It is going to get worse. We are not likely, as Manchester United, we are not able to guarantee a win or confidently say we can win against the top 10 Premier League clubs. Not top 4, not top 5, not 6, 7, top 10, bro. Top 10. We cannot say that we can face the likes of our Crystal Palace and put them to bed. We can't, bro. We can't. Crystal Palace aren't shook of us. They're not shook of us. We can't look at a Brentford, let alone a Fulham, bro. Can you tell me we can look at Fulham and Bournemouth and say, right, okay, you know what? We've got 3 points this weekend. You know, it might be tough. It's a tough game, lads. It's a tough game, but we'll come out with 3 points. Top 10. Are you having a laugh, bro? Manchester United, you know? Ha! Manchester United. We're the only team in the Premier League considered big top 4, yeah, so far that has -3 goal difference. We've lost 2 games and won 1 with 3 points. How are we going to keep up with them? How? Man City already scored 9 goals in three games. Liverpool scored 7 goals in 3 games. Brighton scored 6 goals in 3 games. We've scored 2 in 3 games. Brentford have scored 5 goals already. Tottenham have scored 6 goals already. We scored 2. Everton, bottom of the league, conceded 10 goals so far. Everton. We're gonna, when we play Everton, yeah, it's a hard game, lads. Fucking hell, mate. Don't know what's gonna happen today, Everton, mate. The toxicity isn't repeating. You know, they say, Nurdin, that it's toxic and the vicious cycle is changing manager. No, the vicious cycle is blaming the wrong people. You're setting up your soldiers for failure. Your mic is on mute, by the way.
Facts, facts, facts. Absolute facts. Facts. Not gonna lie, Vaz. It's you hit the nail on the head. At the end of the day, is that Manchester United in this year have lost, you know what I mean, 17 out of their last Premier League games, including last season, we've only won 5. That's not good enough. It's not good enough for the wages that we pay. It's not good enough for the manager wages that we pay, for the level of expectations of this manager. I'm not asking you to win a league title. I'm not asking you to win a Champions League. We're not even in it. When we're in it, you had the worst record in the history of Manchester United in all of the European Cups. We got dumped out. We got dunked on by teams like Galatasaray in the Turkish league.
You know, now you have certain people, yeah, saying, oh, Erik is going to get himself sacked, blah, 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 if he doesn't fix up. Erik
I love
is
their little narratives that I love the little copium. That's copium,
yeah.
You know that, don't
Big
you?
up to Adam for becoming a member. Appreciate that, Adam. Thank you very much. And big up to all my other members as well. Appreciate you. Nurdin, they say, oh, he's going to get himself sacked, blah, 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 all of this stuff. Hold on. What is actually your opinion? Because did you not watch last season? And did you not, based on last season, say he keep him?
Yeah.
You said that. You guys said keep him.
Yeah.
You guys said, yeah, he's the man for the job. He's building something.
He won a cup, Vas. He won a cup.
He's won a cup, mate. Went to Wembley 6 times in freaking 2 years.
He beat Pep.
What?
The idea that majority of you guys disregarded what was plainly and evident in the league. And like I said, to me, last season in that cup semi-final probably was the most cringe-worthy football game I've ever watched as a United fan. And I've been watching United for 3 decades. You know what I mean? When I understood football, it's nearly 3 decades, or 7 or 8, when I properly really understood it, Mass. Oh, okay, this is what's happening. When I was playing it as well. And at the end of the day, that was the most cringe-worthy game to win. I felt embarrassed after winning that. And you know what? We were a toenail away, or a toe away, Baz, from this guy being an manager.
No,
So how
but
can you
look,
keep him?
football,
How can you keep a
as people
manager
know,
on
is
that?
fine margins, isn't it? It's fine margins. That luck was on that day was on our way, but it could have been on their way as well. Don't forget,
But
it
Vav,
could have been
you
on their
can't
way.
keep a manager off because of one game. You judge a manager over a season. 38 games in the Prem.
No, but this now you are really dissecting. This is why I have an issue. This is why I'm in a civil war with my own people. This is how civil war starts.
Vav has been in the trenches for a long time, people. He wanted his manager to succeed. He was part of you. Vav in the early days was part of you.
This is
Telling me
civil
about the
war.
Carrow. Vav was telling me about the Carrow Cup when I was like, this football is not sustainable, nephew.
This is civil war.
Civil war is going on. Listen, Vas could sit here and be inauthentic and can pretend to go, oh, we need to give Erik Ten Hag. But there's a cost of you being authentic. And that's the thing. With authenticity, you grow slower, but people can trust you.
They say just support your team. I fucking am.
Are you fucking kidding me? Vas is there supporting them, singing his heart out. Vas is there from like 2 hours before kickoff. What are you on
Nuruddin,
about?
man. 2 hours. I'm there 4 hours before kickoff. 4 hours. 4 hours, Nuruddin. Rain, snow, academy games. Toby Collins gonna come and fix everything. No, he ain't. He's not. He's a young lad. He's not played first team minutes, bro. Give your head a wobble.
Can I just get this thing, this phenomenon out of United fans? Ain't no player gonna fix this. This is about, we need a coach that literally works on the training ground to a pattern, and if the players don't carry it out, he then deals with them, makes them accountable. Erik Ten Hag, you can bring him the greatest players in the world, and his tactics are not going to work in the Prem. I just 100% believe Erik Ten Hag is not compatible with the Prem. And after 2 seasons, he's still making the basic mistakes and not fix the worst thing, Baz, is that you can see what we can all see. Liverpool setting traps. But I'm like, so Erik Ten Hag, where's the other side of the plan A? I don't even need you to go to plan B. Just have a different variation of the same plan. Where's that to beat that trap? For 95 minutes, he sat there, did fuck all. Fuck all.
You know, civil war starts from a small group. It never starts with a big group. It starts for like a couple of individuals and then it grows and grows and grows. It always starts. The thing is, the reason why I specifically pick civil war, because our fan base, majority of the people are Erik Ten Hag in, or they want to keep him. And guess what? Those people are sheeps. They need to be led. That's the difference. They need to be led. That's why you will get people in pubs, in bars, in takeaways, in restaurants, whatever, saying, keep him. Because they don't have the mental capacity to break down what is happening. Do you understand? That they don't know. I'm sorry, but majority Manchester United fans do not know what is best for their club. They don't. They don't. What they do know is listening to someone and then saying, oh, okay, they've said this. They've put some pictures up. He's won a cup. All right, okay. Swayed you into thinking, yeah. Oh, go on, get put a petition. Go on, lad. And that's what's happened. That is what's happened. They said, someone said yesterday, yeah, that Casemiro, man of the match for Liverpool was Casemiro. In 2021, Zinedine Zidane found out that Casemiro was getting caught in midfield, and he put thingy behind him to help him out.
Cruz
Behind him to help him out, and then it worked like a charm. In 2021, 1. And now you've got this manager thinking he's God's gift. Our football, ladies and gentlemen, instantly changes and becomes better if we get a manager who is humble. Yeah. Number 1. And number 2, who's not stubborn. Who's not stubborn.
Yo, by the way, it's 400 of you watching, and there's not even 200 likes. That's a disgrace. That's a howler. Talk about Ten Hag. On Ten Hag, he's the biggest howler ever. But these people in the chat, I don't know you're having civil war with, but they're not liking the video. And that's the least they can do. That's the least they can do.
You know, if they like the video, I appreciate it. If they don't like the video, that's fine. I need your ears. That's what I need. I need your ears.
Listen. Try to stop the civil war.
Listen, man.
You have to try to do negotiations.
Yeah, listen. Just listen. Like me. You saw me yesterday, Nurdin. I just listen now. I just stand in the background and listen. I just go up to random people. Random people in the stadium.
Whole time, Jim, you chatting to Jim. You're chatting to Jim.
Just random people, bro. I just go to them and say, talk to me, man.
That old man that you chatted to, he's been coming for 50 years, Jim. The whole time, bro. Jim.
And Nurdin, tell me if I'm lying, yeah? Our team, our starting 11 is actually a good starting 11.
Facts. They just need proper direction in the game plan and a system that gets the best out of them. Hides their deficiencies, shows their strength. Simple. Honestly, football. You play football, Vas. It's not that complicated. It's not. It's not too complicated. I swear to God, football ain't too complicated. Play as a team. We lose the ball positionally. We make sure we're in better positions. No, Erik, and I tell you, 6 of them up the pitch. We play through Casemiro. When we get caught on the ball, we're all gonna blame him. Nah, mate. I can't blame the players. It's basic. If you play football, I swear to God, you understand. What it's asking them to do is asking them never to make 1 ounce of mistake, never get caught on position. That's not realistic. They're not playing against kids. They're playing against top level other footballers who will pounce on any little advantage they can. Watch the game again, people. Those of you who are part of the Civil War, watch the game again. Watch this game again.
I can't even put myself through that much pain.
No. You don't, Vas. You saw it. It wasn't shocking or surprising to you. I'm talking about the Copium FC.
Bro, I can't. And like I say, I really, really, really hope from the bottom of my heart they don't sack him, man. I really do.
We don't need him, Nancy. We don't need him. Listen, we don't need to sack him. Erik Ten Hag, for what he's put us through the last 2 seasons, last season and this season, he needs to be genuinely.
No, the Manchester United are also
he needs to feel that pain. He needs to go on holiday permanently and not get a job ASAP, bro. That's what he needs to do. But Ajax, to be fair, will have him back tomorrow.
The even Ajax fans are bamboozled by what he's doing, and it shows how weak of a league that is. If this manager did a madness there and came here and flopped.
Now, but also what you're not considering, Vas, is that Ajax at that time had a proper football structure with Overmars and what's that name? Our goalkeeper, Edwin van der Sar. And what they basically did was buy really good players who are a good technical level. But he did the same madness as he's doing at United. But you know what he used to do with Ajax? They would camp outside the other team's box because they were technically superior. They would keep the ball. And then when they lost the ball, those other teams didn't have the same level of quality, the quality that the Premier League has. And to make them count, Premier League, boy, oh boy, Brighton, Crystal Palace, Southampton, even the promoted teams are giving you a game, mate. Everybody gets found out in this league, mate. It's 100 miles an hour. It's blood, physical, and thunder, mate. That's what it is. It is. And that's how it is, people. Big up Elite Baller, man. Smash the likes on the video, people. But at the end of the day, it's simple. Erik ten Hag, the conversation today, Raz, in Carrington, between Wilcox, Ashworth, Omar, Dodgy Dave, Blanc. What do you think that conversation was, Raz, today? Looking at reviewing the game.
The first thing they're gonna say, is Manchester United fans are fickle because they're the ones that wanted to keep this guy. There's going to be a lot of finger pointing because I know there were some of them that wanted him out, and then there were some of them that wanted him in. So there's going to be finger pointing.
Apparently, it was a split board.
Split board, yeah. There was a split board. So there's going to be finger pointing. And Jim is not going to say anything. He's just going to be sat there with his hand on his head like this. Like
no. Jim's not even there. Jim's back in Monaco, mate. He's got business.
Jim's not saying anything.
Yeah, Jim's not there. He employed people who are there, Omar Barada, Dodgy Dave, and he employed Ashworth and Wilcox.
Why do you call him Dodgy Dave?
Bye. It's a long story, but if you want to hear it, people, go on, just type in David Braceford and Inhalers and Team Sky.
Oh.
And Tour de France, yeah?
Okay. Dodgy Dave.
Dodgy Dave.
Now I get it.
Dodgy Dave, mate. You know. See, what the problem with me, Bass, is that I know too much. I know too much about certain characters that are part of Ineos, heading up the Ineos team right now. And Dodgy Dave, all you need to do is go and read about Dodgy Dave. Just read about the inhaler business.
Do you think I'm surprised, yeah? I'm surprised that nobody's mentioned that the players are downing tools.
No, I genuinely don't think the players are down into. I think they're just sick of these tactics. They're sick of this 3-1-6. They're sick of it. They're sick of like everybody skelter, everybody missing. You know what I mean? I can share the things with you, Baz. I can get the things up, some of the stuff, some of the like the heat maps and that. I can get them up for you, no problem. Honestly, it's absolutely shocking, like what he's asking them to do. You can't make this shit up, bro. You literally cannot make this shit up, Baz. Swear to God. On the ball and off the ball, what they're asking the manager to do, what they're asking him, what the players have been asked. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. And Manchester United do what they do. I'm just trying to find it now. I think it's this one here. I can try to share this with you. Let me go back. Where does United game? Is it this one? Yeah, here we go. Let me show you this. It's on Twitter. Let me just see if I can share it with you.
Big up NUFC. Appreciate you. Newcastle fan in the chat.
Big up Newcastle fan. Look what's going on there, Bass.
Yeah.
Manchester United out of possession. Where are we? Look at that. Yeah, in possession with this. Let's have a look at Liverpool. Liverpool out of possession.
Wow, covering the whole
going on there?
Players.
Yeah, in possession, same. You know, slightly. Here, they out of possession, they were more on this side. Here, Robertson. He stayed. See how deep he is, yeah? In possession, he goes up a little bit, but they still have it. Let me go back so people to show the people. Out of possession. You could put a double-decker Titanic through that, lad. Look at that. And this is just Bruno, and you know what he's like. He never stands still anyway. He's up and down here, innit?
Yeah.
On here. Yeah. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy.
And you have a manager who's looking at all this and thinking it's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Not 1 year in. Not 1 year in. And the fact is, why? Do you know what I like as well? Yeah, I'm actually glad they kept him because now it diminishes the fact that you need seasons to prove yourself. Klopp went to Champions League final on year 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Final, yeah, he was at the final, yeah, 3, yeah. Before that, actually, second season, I think he went to Europa League final. He got beaten in Europe. Remember, he got beaten in the Europa League final. He went to back-to-back European finals.
Yep.
Yeah. He got beaten in the Europa League final, remember?
Jurgen Klopp with less money.
Yeah.
With way less money.
With dead ballers. With dead ballers as well. Some of the guys that he took to the Europa League final, they were all gone after that season. But yeah, dead ballers.
People just like players who run. People just like players who look good. People like players who just turn up to a game. It's silly. It's killing you because you expect so much of this team. I don't expect. I would if a good manager was in this club. You know what the thing is, yeah? If let's say my favorite manager that I want for Manchester United, Zinedine Zidane, for example, right? In the mythical world of Planet Faz, if Zinedine Zidane was part of Manchester United and coaching this team, and the team was playing well, and then Rashford or Bruno or Ahmad was not playing well, then you can say players are not playing well. You need to fix up. You need to get up to speed. Bro, everybody is having problems. Everybody, bro. Dallo got cooked by Amiron and people cooked Dallo. Casemiro gets cooked, people cook Casemiro. Kobe Mino messed up yesterday for the 3rd goal. It's going to be soon. They're going to snap on him. They're going to snap on Toby Collier. Rashford, they've already snapped on. They're going to snap on Xerxes and Rasmus. They're just going to snap at every player. They snapped at Varane, for God's sake, and the man didn't even do anything. They just made up fake lies about him. With the manager, instantly, I would say around 75% of all our problems go away. Instantly. Just get a manager. Stop thinking about who's going to take this to the next level. It's okay if we get a manager and then they don't work out, by the way, and they don't fit our club.
100%.
It's okay.
That's what football clubs have to deal with throughout the whole world of football. But at the end of the day, you can't have a manager that literally exposes the weakness, does the other team's jobs for them.
You know why there is a saying, Nordin, you tell me, why is there a saying, new manager bounce?
Yeah, because of the new manager in it, new ideas.
That's it.
The players will come in and be more attentive. They'll like to prove themselves and go, actually, you know what, I'm going to show you, new manager, that I deserve to have a starting lineup in the team. All of it. Listen, at the end of the day, I called it out from day dot that they didn't want to. I don't know fast. I don't know what happened. Maybe for me, I never wanted Tuchel anyway, because to me, he's another cup merchant. I wanted somebody who can got sustainable style of play that can keep us consistent in the league, right? But I'm glad they didn't give the job to him. But no way that I thought they were going to keep Erik ten Hag.
You know, the thing.
But they kept him. And the way I look at it is that Erik ten Hag was back, but they got themselves an insurance. They got themselves some guy called Ruud van Nistelrooy. And I tweeted out as soon as I heard that straight away. I have never seen a backdoor appointment as much as I've seen Ruud van Nistelrooy. He's their insurance. He's there if anything goes for him to take over and take them to the end of the season. And he refused the Burnley job, not in League Two, in the Championship, one of the most competitive leagues. Could have bought them up, but no, he came to sit on the bench to be second coach for Manchester United. So their insurance is there. Now the question is from me to the chat is, when do you think they'll cash in their insurance? And to you as well, Fast. How long will it take because I want it to take it as long as take their time.
Christmas. They'll cash in Christmas, Nurdin. They won't cash in now. Too early. They're gonna wait till Ugarte starts playing a bit.
And by the way, did you see what he said about Ugarte? He said Ugarte
Yeah,
is
he's
not
not
going to
gonna
be
be
ready
ready
for
for
the
a
next
month.
couple of weeks. And then he said, month, because I'm not Harry Potter. Ugarte is already flown, I think, to Uruguay to get prepared for the World Cup qualifier.
I'm sorry. Why do you have to mention you're not Harry Potter? Shut the fuck up and take some accountability. Shut the fuck up and just say, right? Do I have to teach you how to talk? Just say, Ugarte has just joined the club. We're going to be working tirelessly to get him up to speed with the team and make sure that he can be in part of our squad as soon as possible. He's training, he's sharp, there's no injuries. We're excited to have him. And he's going to be a great addition. We're just waiting for him to get up to speed. Why are you saying you're not Harry Potter? Shut up.
He's basically saying he's tried to deflect from the game.
He's deflecting.
He's deflecting. That's what he's doing. And now he's literally coming down. You know, the last weeks of Jose, remember Jose going, I've won 3 titles. All he says now when journalists, rightly so, question his tactics, he'll tell you, I've won more after Pep. I've won the most trophies in this country.
I've won most trophies after Man City. Have a break, mate. Man City won the treble under you, mate. Have a break, mate.
In your face, in the game, you could have affected it.
Mate. Have a break. Have some shame, bro.
Yeah,
have some
100%.
freaking shame, bro.
No, we don't hate them, man. No, they still hate. So King Gaming saying we hate. No, we don't hate him. I hate the football. Listen, the manager exposes our players' deficiencies to the whole world. Right? It's facts, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what I have to do. Do I have to borrow you my eyes for you to see? Because it's like you've got all the glasses. You can see. You're watching enough football, guys. This 3-1-6 build-up yesterday, and to get you another stat, we lost possession 90 times trying to play out from the back yesterday. 90 times in 96 minutes of football. Nah, mate. And we were only successful for 20.3% of literally getting the ball from our goalkeeper to Liverpool's half. Nah, shameless, mate. And then you had the Liverpool coach exposing him, his fellow countryman. No, I can't expose him, man. It's my fellow countryman. Being Dutch and all that. Nah. Arne Slot told the whole world what Ten Hag's game plan was. And then told how he exposed it. So, come on, man. I got nothing personal against this guy. I don't know him. And by the way, he's very much paid really well to do this job. So this ain't no begging him. He's not doing a Manchester United job on a charity for free.
The club done well as well. You know, Manchester United as an organization done well. You know, they got the fan channels on board.
Vance knows. If anybody knows, it's
they
the
done well.
nephew knows.
They done well. Eventually, there will be a day when, you know, the funny thing with truth is it will always come out. Always. That's the funniest thing with truth. It's just what you do at an organization level is you prepare for what we call collateral damage. You prepare for impact, but the truth will come out. Always does. The beauty of the truth. Always. And the club done well. They've done well. The fans, right? This is why the civil war started, is because so many outlets are mouthpieces. You know, they love. Oh, my childhood dream. I'm getting to interview players. I've been there. Oh my God, we get to interview players now. We get access to the club now. It's not easy. It's not easy trying to keep your sanity. It's not. It's not. Selling your soul is. It's very easy, very profitable.
No, it's not, man. No, it's not. But listen, now, because the way the wind blows, they've seen it today, and they're calling Erik Ten Hag a prat, and this is Goldbridge.
Once you go on that side, you will always be on that side. You see, us, we will always stay real because we stood for what's real. We didn't change with tide. We stayed for
We
what's
actually care.
real.
We care. We're critical because we care.
Yeah.
And we can't. Our eyes don't lie to ourselves. Authenticity. In years gone by, I would have crushed it on the players. I can't crush it on the players. I swear to God, Vas, you bring Mekalele, Kante, bring all the best midfield players. With his tactics,
you could put prime Drogba in there. You could put prime Ruud van Nistelrooy in there.
They'll get exposed still.
No wonder.
Listen, Vas. You could bring all the best attackers. We don't. The system he plays, we don't keep the ball up the pitch. We don't have sustained possession. Come on now. Remember back in the day, Manchester United, nephew, where we used to camp teams out under Fergie. We used to have attack after attack, wave after wave. We used to leave Rio Ferdinand and Nemanja Vidic at the back, 1 against 1, 2 against 2. This ain't new. You know, this is about high press. We just used to call them camping inside their box. That's what we used to call it. Now he's got fancy words because of this FIFA generation. Football ain't changed that much, people. The ball's still round, 11 against 11. Football is about creating when you've got the ball, creating more space, exploiting the spaces of the opposing team. And when the other team are attacking you, you're there to restrict space. Don't give them space. Position yourselves, your players, in such a way that they cannot be exposed or exploited. It's not that deep.
I saw a clip as well, yeah? Someone say that, funnily enough, every Ten Hag outer, yeah, doesn't like Bruno, doesn't like Garnacho, doesn't like Rasmus, loves Sancho. So very typical. It doesn't even make sense what they're coming out with. Change the manager, and I assure you, a decent enough manager gets more out of Rasmus Højlund. He'll coach him. He'll work with him. A decent enough manager gets better out of Garnacho. Not every player is the Man United level, you know, by the way. It isn't. You do know there are top level players that have come to Man United and have left. Garnacho, it doesn't mean, like, I don't understand what this psycho behavior is. Bro, Rasmus doesn't have to be here until he retires, bro. If he doesn't work out, sell him. See you later. Thank you very much. If Garnacho doesn't keep developing and becoming a better player, it's okay. Thank you. I wish you all the best. These guys want to sleep with the players, bro. That's no other way of explaining this. They want to cuddle them for the rest of their eternity. I don't give a no, bro. No new signing yet gets my respect. I'll be deadly honest. None. Zilch. Zero. I want to see, and I want to see clearly on the pitch what you're doing, and then you will earn my respect. Earn it, bro. Earn it. You will go. Players will come and go, bro.
Facts.
We will stay.
Yeah, we take it to the grave, mate.
Bro,
players
now,
and managers and coaches, medical staff, it's the job for them people.
Let me tell you why I also say this, yeah? Let me tell you another reason why I say this. You dare say, oh, Ten Hag haters, they love Sancho, but they hate Garnacho. They hate Rasmus. They hate this, they that.
I don't hate Rasmus.
Funnily enough, you don't. Funnily enough, Ten Hag haters love Kobe Mino. Shouldn't we have a separate thing? Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. No. Ten Hag outers, we love Dallo.
We just don't like favoritism, mate. We like players to play if they perform well.
By goodness, yeah. A former Manchester United legend, a player who has won numerous trophies with Manchester United, dare they say anything about Erik or his players, yeah? about any mistakes. Shut up, you're retired now. You're waffling. You're this, you're that. You don't know what you're talking about anymore. Oh, just because you played the game doesn't mean you know more. What? Just because, by the way, just because they've said something about Erik ten Hag and his mistakes and his players, just because. Just
Yeah.
because.
Listen,
Being critical.
It doesn't need to
Sorry.
take an ex-player though, Bas. It doesn't need
No,
to
it
take an
doesn't. It
ex-player.
doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. But this is how brainwashed so many people are, Nordin. So many people are so brainwashed. Beyond belief, Nordin. Beyond.
We can
Beyond.
all see. We can all see. Everybody can see that, and that's why I loved about yesterday's game, because it was clear for everybody. Because Liverpool didn't play like 100 miles an hour attacking football. They just set the traps, win the ball back, make their quality do the rest. They didn't. They didn't. So whatever the level of copium, if it's blaming me and Baz, blaming Saeed, Rams,
That's it.
blaming us, if that's how you cope, if that's how you get a good night's sleep, go ahead. We're not going to try to stop you here.
That's it.
And we're not even calling for Erik ten Hag to get sacked right now. We agree, me and nephew agree, that we want a couple of more months of this. So you really feel it.
Yes. It's funny, isn't it? Nordin yesterday was pissing it down in Manchester after the game. When it rains, it pours, as they say. It was pissing it down in Manchester yesterday.
It was.
Silly rain yesterday. They don't, apparently, Erik ten Hag out as we don't like Bruno. I can't answer this question. I'm sorry. I can't educate you. Just keep watching Manchester United. That's all you have to do. Just keep watching.
What's the question he asked? Listen, at this point, our problem is not about rating Bruno or Diego Dalot. It's about how can you set the team up structurally so the team can compete. So we can actually go back to making judgments about if this plays the level of quality or not. At this moment in time, we haven't got the basics because our manager, the way he sets the team up, and we get exposed again and again and again. And have you noticed as well, Vasta, when we concede one goal, the other goal is only around the corner. Because the team, he never changes anything so that they stop conceding. He just carries on. Carry on! Keep calm and carry on! That's what it is, man. I've cracked it. Majority of the fan base who want Erik ten Hag are keep calm and carry on. That's their thing, bro. They're telling you when the house is on fire, keep calm, carry on. Crack on!
Nothing to say, bro.
Nah.
Nothing to say. He's an arrogant, egotistical, prideful man who is incapable of managing a football club. Incapable.
Yeah.
Incapable. And you guys, a lot of you guys are incapable of being apologetic. One, you are incapable of seeing things for what they are. You're incapable. You're incapable of breaking down the football. Funnily enough, right? How come Erik ten Hag outers love Sancho, but then Ten Hag inners love Bruno? Can I not say the same thing? How come? Okay, why do you actually? Can I ask you, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, over 300 people watching this. Why do you love Rasmus Højlund? What's he done? Go on, tell me this. You actually, the maddest thing is, to answer your question, you like the thought of Rasmus Højlund. You like the fact that one day he can become a top class striker. There's nothing else to love. What do you love about him? What's he done? What's he done for you as a club?
No, none of the players have really done anything that severe. But
you love
I hope that they can become something. For me, I have a thing about young players. I think Young players can improve if they get the right coaching, if they get the right one-to-one development, if there's a developmental plan for them. But there has not been any developmental plan at this football club for a long, long time. But for the rest of you who are coping hard, you just think, Ten Hag. Ten Hag is the way. Ten Hag will lead me to glory. Gonna be waiting for a long time, people. Like I said, we're a cup team now. I don't think even likes the league. You know. But me and Vance will be there against Barnsley. Barnsley! We'll be there.
Are you going?
Yeah. I'm going to take my friend's kid who's never been. He's only a kid. He keeps the faith. I'm trying to keep the younger generation keep the faith with this BS pass.
No, it's the right. It's a
duty. It's a duty. I've got to do it
soon. Nordin. Soon it's going to be the right time to be Erik Ten Hag out. Properly. A lot of the club done really well. They've got involved with content creators that in the midst of the season, last season, they would dare criticize Erik. They wouldn't. There are big. I could mention some heavy names today. Heavy names. I keep a very close eye on these content creators. Yeah, they dare say anything bad about United and the manager. And they're in the boxes, yeah. They're getting the advertisements with the flight companies and blah blah blah, and the clothes and the interviews and the pictures and all of this. They dare say what is going on. They dare. Oh! English is they've got A stars and honors and masterates and doctorates in English, bro. Because the way they lap and cover up shit with words, I could never believe it. I remember one time I heard a particular content creator say Glazers have done good business. The Glazers actually, from a businessing standpoint, did well with Manchester United.
This is where we depart. This is where me and you have a civil war. No, in business terms, yeah, for businessmen, yeah. But they ruined my
club in so much debt.
Yeah.
Ain't no good business when you put in the club in so much debt, yeah, that you're struggling to pay bills.
Listen, they only ever spent 200. Their dad, anyway, spent 200 million. Borrow 500.
They've not done good business for Manchester United. They haven't.
Now, 19 years, the club have spent $1.5 billion on transfers, $1 billion and a bit on paying down debt in 19 years.
That's ridiculous. I can't even imagine £1 billion.
But they wasted $2 billion. And you know that for the $1.5 billion they wasted on players, Vas, we've got 2 League Cups, 1 Europa League, and 2 FA Cups in 12 years. Got 1 Europa League, 2 League Cups, and 2 FA Cups in 13 years or so. Is what we have to show for it. But Erik Ten Hag will tell you, after Man City, I've done the most trophies in the last 2 years. Man can say that with a straight face, Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, man can say that in a straight face. Did you see the journalist challenging him?
Yeah.
He challenged him. And he's a United fan because I can hear the pain in his voice. I can actually hear that journalist saying tactically, what are you doing tactically? Why are you getting smashed? And it shows that in this year alone, Manchester United out of 17, we've won 5 games out of 17. Is that sustainable enough?
No. Man said he's not Harry Potter. That's what he came up with.
He thought he was Graham Potter for a minute then.
He said, I'm not Harry Potter. No, mate, you're a football manager. Talk like one.
He's basically talking about Ugarte, and he was like, Ugarte is going to take time to embed into the team. He goes, I'm not Harry Potter. He was like, Ugarte might take weeks, months even, to integrate into the team. You're like, it ain't that deep, man.
I wonder if they're thinking they're going to give him the full season.
You know what? You know what you can organize? You can organize a friendly between like a team in a championship to play a couple of behind closed doors games, Vaz. If you want to bring
Definitely.
a player's match fitness up to it, you can just go on a training ground. You could just invite a couple of teams,
Yep.
like a couple of
Facts.
teams to come and play you, local championship teams.
Yep. Definitely.
Come and play you so that you give in the player that you want a bit of match fitness. You can do that.
Months.
Don't
They need to.
overcomplicate it, people.
His own words and stuff like this is the reason why he's you know he's going through all this. Because of him, we didn't do a press conference against Newcastle in the Carabao Cup. Remember?
Facts.
It's because of what he said, and the club was embarrassed.
Facts.
And the club said, "Yo, listen, watch yourself. Go and apologize and say that that's not what you meant." And then then the game after Newcastle, he said, "Oh, by the way, I just want to clarify that's not what I meant."
Yeah, it ain't easy.
Would you give it to Rude now?
No, I'm actually with you. No, I'm with you, Vaz. That we need.
Oh, sorry, no, I meant as in December.
Yeah. I think Rude's their insurance. Yeah.
And do you think he's gonna be the permanent manager if he does?
No, well, I hope that they can interview people in the summer and see what managers are available.
Who's on your radar?
My radar was easy. He's in Marseille.
De Zerbi.
Yeah, that was the guy to give a chance to, because Manchester United we're not gonna go and challenge a league title anyway with De Zerbi or Erik ten Hag. So I said, give it to De Zerbi, let him lay down the foundation. Then the next man comes to take us to the challenging for the big trophies consistently. Because De Zerbi would have already laid down a game model and a foundation. But people didn't want to take that.
How far do you think we are from third, let's say? Not manager-wise, but squad-wise.
Third?
Yeah.
I think third, we are, I think, one striker and maybe one good winger away from being solidified. I think in terms of that squad, one left back, because I don't trust Luke Shaw in it. Luke Shaw don't count to me. And we don't know what's going to happen to Malacia. So for me, a left back, a ball-playing centre midfield player, a striker, and a proper goalkeeper. So we're 4 players away from, for me, challenging for third, consistently with a good coach who actually has accountability for the players. I told everybody about Unana before we bought him. After the Champions League final, I warned the fan base. I warned them all. I warned them about Harry Maguire before we ever signed him. I warned the fan base about Anthony. But nobody's using my warning. I should be called not Mr. Structure, Mr. Warning. That's what my name would be, Mr. Warning, mate. Warning.
The perfect manager for me, in all honesty, would be Diego Simeone. I'm not letting this go. I'm not letting it go.
If you want to have like 30% possession and get beat 1-0 at Old Trafford by Brighton,
absolute load of bollocks. Stop this, man. Where do you get this from?
My guy is super negative. I'm sorry.
What are you talking about?
My guy is super negative, man. Listen.
How?
At the time when Real Madrid and Barcelona were going through a little bit, he built a perfect team, and I'm not gonna come out and say it. Listen, he won a league. How many leagues? He won a couple of league titles, and I've got to give him that, especially the one he beat Barcelona to when he took Griezmann. He took Griezmann off them, and then Griezmann helped him win the league. But I'm sorry to say, for naturally, he's a defensive manager. I know they play better football now. I know that he's improved the style of play and that, but I need more progressive, man. I'm sorry. I need a manager who's going to come and lay the foundation down of progressive football. Then you need the winner, like someone like Ancelotti, the Zidanes, somebody who can take that blueprint and then build on it with better quality, and then get them psychology of players into winning. Inzaghi is somebody who I love. Morata, who's Juventus now.
let me no, because again, civil war between me and Nuruddin. So last season, Atletico Madrid had the second highest percentage of home victories in La Liga, above Barcelona, above Girona, who finished above Atletico Madrid
Are they
anyways.
scoring goals? What's their
Atletico,
goals?
Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid had the same win percentage at home.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Real Madrid at home scored 48 goals. Atletico Madrid at home scored 42.
Okay.
In comparison, Barcelona at home scored 43.
Okay.
Away from home, he scored in Atletico Madrid away from home, win percentage 42, fifth in the league. The away record he needed to work on. He scored
How many goals did they score away from home?
away from home 28.
How
In
many Real Madrid
comparison,
score?
Girona and Barcelona scored 32 and 36.
Real
So a
Madrid.
couple more goals. Real Madrid scored 39, a couple more goals. Just 10, 11 goals. In
Okay.
comparison to Real Madrid, it's a little bit
Oh,
different.
let me say
They were top.
this. Let me say this. How many years has he
No,
been
no,
there now?
stop. Overall, right? The goal difference is where they kind of went kapoof. Is because Atletico Madrid goal difference was 27, Girona was 39, Barca was 35. Barca still came, what do you call it? Still came second. Average goals per match. Atletico Madrid average goals per match is the same as Real Madrid, 2.97. Same.
I actually think last season Real Madrid weren't that great, and the Champions League showed
Ah.
it. They weren't that great, bro. They weren't that great last season. But I'll say this: he's been there now for 8 seasons, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 8 seasons.
He had 1 point. He was 1 point away from second place in 22 season, 22-23. The disrespect on Diego Simeone, I will go to war for. I will fight wars.
Listen, big up man. Muso says Simeone is a terrorist with passion. Listen, I like I said to you, I'm not a Atletico
No,
Madrid fan. I
you're a
watch the
human
big
being
games.
with
Listen, I watch the
tinted
big games.
glasses.
No.
Oh,
Listen, I have them. I have them. I have them. I'm sorry, I have them.
Mate, you might need some glasses.
Listen, I have them here. No problem.
Yeah. I knew they were tinted, mate. I knew they were.
Listen,
You need to change your
listen,
glasses. They're very
listen.
cool, though.
Nah.
They're very
Listen,
cool glasses.
even with the
You need
tins,
to change
when
them.
I watch Atletico Madrid in the big games, my guy's football stinks out the place.
Now you are
Yes,
going
it
big
does.
games, blah,
And
blah,
that's
blah.
all I've ever
No,
watched.
man, no.
I don't watch Atletico Madrid week in, week out of us like you do, because he's your manager. I watch them in the big games, and my guy stinks the place out. My guy's a football terrorist. When people talk about Diego Simeone, he's a football terrorist when it comes to
This
big
is
games.
false.
He
How is it?
defends like
How
dogs.
can it be? How? He has the same win percentage as Barcelona.
Yeah, and he got
In
dumped out.
2021.
He got
How?
dumped out. He got dumped out of the Champions League by bloody Dortmund. They had the lead. They had the lead.
What are you trying?
They
What's
got
the
destroyed.
point? Man City
They got
punched
destroyed
up
in
by
the second leg by Dortmund.
Man City and Pep Guardiola shit.
No, man. Come on now. Listen, in the second
No,
leg,
no,
at
no,
Dortmund,
no, no,
Dortmund,
no.
a
I'm not
team
having
that's
it. I
cost
know
what?
what I'm looking at.
No, I know what I'm ticking at. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I watch.
He won the league with Atletico Madrid, yeah, with
Yeah, he
less
did.
goals per game than Real Madrid and Barcelona. He
Yeah,
knows
yeah,
how
yeah.
to fucking do it. He knows how to fight with the juggernauts.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I watch him, Baz, and I only watch the big games when they're live, the derby, Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid. I watch the Champions League games, and I watch them when they play Barcelona, when they played Girona last season. I'm sorry, for the manager that's been there now over 10 years, that's not good enough, man. And you know what? They buy players. They back him season in, season out. They bought the City guy for what? 70 million, nearly 70 million pounds for him. 68 million pounds. They back him, Simeone. So me, I want Simeone Inzaghi. That's who I want. Inzaghi. Ball player. Tactically. very good. I want Inzaghi before I want Simeone. Simeone's way down the list for me.
That's okay, but he's way up the list when it comes to top coaches in the world.
No, fair enough. His record is quite good. Yeah, his record is quite good.
Juggernaut. He fights with juggernauts. Yeah, the two teams
Big up
that are
Loogie. Loogie
constantly
said
battling for
he
Champions
plays
League.
5-5-5-0 and inshallah.
Oh, stop. No, man. He doesn't, man. This is bollocks, man. He doesn't.
Listen, in terms of man management, he's very good. In terms of his teams fighting for him, he's very good. I give you that. But in terms of the actual progressive football, nah, man.
You guys are sad, man. You guys are sad, man. The man is fighting with juggernauts. La Liga don't even have money
No,
like
I
that.
understand that. No, I understand that. But I'm sorry to say, he's been back. He's probably the most.
But what's the Girona manager? What's the Girona
Michel,
manager that did well?
Michel, very progressive, man. Very progressive.
The one that came third with Girona, innit?
Yeah, Michel, yeah. Where did Girona come from? Nowhere. To challenge. Have you seen this? Have you seen the estimated cost of their squad? Unbelievable. Michel is unbelievable, man. What he did. Bass is doing a deep dive because Michel dunked on his boy last season.
So,
Bass is getting White Scout out, people. Bass is serious right now, getting White Scout out.
Hold on.
Bass is trying to remember some of the passwords. He's trying to remember some passwords. He's opened the Diego Simeone vault. The folders. He can't find the folders.
What's he done? Let's see. With Girona, yeah? So he went from 6th to 10th. From 10th to 3rd. From 3rd. Now we're here.
How many games have got in the season? Come on now. What are the expectations from Girona, Bass? Who the fuck are Girona, Bass? Who the fuck with Girona, Bass? He finished third last season.
Girona,
that's an incredible achievement.
Hold on.
You know what, Bass?
Very funny.
They were
very
the
funny. Who the hell is Girona? No, hold on. Very funny. Who the hell is Girona?
Yeah,
before Mitchell came in, Francisco Rodriguez was 5th with Girona in the second tier of thingy. Mitchell came in the second tier, brought them to the first tier, and then rocketed him. Right? That's what you're hinting. So then, in that perspective, any manager that does really well with a small team should be the manager for Manchester United. Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying to you, when you see certain managers, see how they go about it, what they do. It's that how did they get to play and get up the table? He did it with attacking football. Girona last season, majority of La Liga fans watching their game. They were the entertainers. I beg you to go on, listen to Spaces last season. Go and watch YouTube last season. Everybody was talking about Girona. People were like, Barca are boring. Real Madrid are boring. Simeone's boring as usual. Girona. It was all about watching Girona. The comeback kings. That's what they were called last season. It's not just that he got them to a high position, but it's how he did it. How he did it, Baz. So I'm sorry. Simeone needs to help you out with White Scout password. And he needs to get a bit more critical. He needs to do a little bit more. I need to feed the cat.
No matter what he did with Girona, is a big difference from driving. He's gone. Nolan's gone. You guys don't know football. Why? Why do we not know football, bro? Talk to me. What have I said, that you don't like? It's a big difference from driving a boat to driving a yacht to driving a cruise ship. Big difference. Big difference. Diego Simeone is the guy, man. I need crack cocaine football. I need venom in the Premier League. Venom. People, if you've not watched the video, I uploaded a video yesterday, 10-minute video. I don't know if you guys watched it. If you haven't, after this video, you can go and watch it as well. That would be great. I would appreciate that. Faz Simeon is disrespect. What did I say? Is disrespected. I can't lie, bro. I know what I'm. You know what? I always refer to this one thing. Yeah, my dad taught me football, and I never go back on the fundamentals he taught me ever. I know Diego Simeon football, bro. I feel it. I see it. I feel it.
It's the passion.
I
You're a
see it.
passion virgin.
I see it. I feel it.
To be
And he
fair,
can
it's
win.
the passion.
He can win.
It's the
He can
passion
win.
that
I
he
need
shows.
I need the venom inside Premier League, bro. I need players, managers, oppositions, referees, linesmen, everybody to be shook up. Yeah. Shook up. Who's this Mitchell, bro? Little man from Girona, bro. He's used to riding a boat. This is a cruise ship, bro. This is a cruise. This is a big boy cruise ship. Yeah. This is the Titanic, mate. This is a big boy. This is the bro. What?
Comparing them two, it's really
Bro,
not
let
fair.
let
You're
him
talking about
come- let
a
Girona
manager.
let Girona, yeah, come. Let him come to, what do you call it? Let him come to Ipswich, win something with Ipswich, and then we say, what's going on.
Atletico Madrid are
Bro,
a big club,
the
man. Even
entire
before
squad of
Simeone, man.
Girona cost the same price as two of our players, bro. We've been down this road.
Benito, it costs Girona. Girona's a squad. Cost
My dad told me, bro, Jose Mourinho, Chelsea, yeah, crack cocaine football. Sir Alex Ferguson, yeah, Tevez in the front line, Ronaldo, cocaine football, crack football, off your seat. That's what I need. They can win the league, bro. Klopp doing it. Klopp did it. Klopp was the only manager, yeah, that went against this possession-based play out from the back, all of that bollocks, and played football and won trophies. No, that's not the way no more, because you've accepted it. A proper manager comes and puts Pep on his ass. I'm telling you. You lot are trying to fight Pep with Pep football.
No, we don't want. We're not playing Pep football.
That's what people want. Possession based play out
no,
from the back.
No, not tiki-taka. No, most teams play out from the back. Even Simeone plays out from the back, bro. Come on now. Everybody plays out from the back in world football.
But
tiki-taka is completely a different thing.
Funny enough, everybody plays out from the back, but we play long ball with a goalkeeper that does play out from the back.
Yeah. No, nobody wants to have those conversations about Unana giving Mo Salah 3/4
How
of the
is
goal.
that goal from Luis Diaz? How does that go in?
Listen, I've said to people, low and hard.
How?
He doesn't save them. He doesn't save them if you get them any around low and hard. And De Gea, remember the season before, Paz? He was making saves after save after save, saving us. At the end of the day, it's what it is. This guy never makes a save in a critical moment of a football game. Because if it's low and hard, he's not saving it. Anything tip top, if he's got enough time, he can sort his feet out and jump up and tip over the bar. But he's not that guy, mate.
We'll be fine, man. Nurdin, what you got coming up? Tell them. You're on mute, brother. You're on mute.
Yeah, big up. We're going to do a show hopefully with Jarvis tomorrow, tactically using more data to break down a bit of the game.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then I'm on the Mandem show with you on Wednesday. And then Wednesday.
You're on the Mandem show?
Yeah, on Wednesday. Yeah, on Wednesday.
Jeez. Big show that.
So we're going to do that on Wednesday with Saeed. And then me and Saeed are going to be live around 10 o'clock for the straight. You can come on as well, Fast, if you're free. And Wednesday night, we basically do we call it the Real Raw Red Pod.
Okay.
The Real Raw Red Pod, bro.
Appreciate that. Okay.
All the R's in the English language, bro. We got them all.
Real
Raw Red Pod.
I've seen the last. I've seen it before.
Yeah, so we do that, so you can jump on. No problem. But big up to Fast. Listen, people, If you ever got 400 likes on the video, shame on you. You disrespecting the channel. I'm not. Vaz deserves to be on 40k, 50k, 100k, really.
We'll
People,
get
because
there. We'll get there.
it puts the work in. Puts the work in. You have to agree with every
community
take.
been riding out, man. They've
The
been
beauty
doing
of
well.
football is that we all see it differently. We'd see it differently. But yeah, my little channel is called United Real Therapy. URT. URT, me. URT. So head over there if you heard anything I said. And yeah, subscribe. But it is what it is. We're shadow banned because we talk about being the
Make sure
being the
people
land.
Nuruddin's channel is in the title, so you can just click it and then subscribe to it straight away. You can comment on his videos, like the videos as well, straight away. Big up to Nuruddin for coming on. Appreciate you. Have a good international break. I'll see you on Wednesday, bro. Take care,
Listen,
bro.
and also I'm gonna come and watch Vaz, people. Listen, I'm gonna watch Vaz go and play football. I'm gonna check out
I think I have a game on Wednesday against a team that I signed for, but they disrespected me.
Right.
So I think I'm
By the
playing
way, Vaz has got more goals than Manchester United this season.
So I'm hoping to go crazy. So I need to go to the gym now. I need to go to the gym and start getting ready for Wednesday.
You need to eat well, sleep well.
Yeah,
that's the part of it as well. Gym's not just gym.
A big part of it.
Eating well, sleeping well.
Yeah,
100%.
I'm currently into jacket potato with tuna and beans, stuff like that, and salad. So eating good.
There you go. Pre-match.
Yeah.
Pre-match, mate. Pre-match. Upload the carbs. Hit the protein after the game. Hit the protein after the gym. Love and light, people. Look after yourselves. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to Vaz.
Yeah,
let's get Vaz to 50.
We're gonna redirect straight to Lee Gunner's channel after this as well. So make sure when you get there.
Big up Lee Gunner.
Yeah, when you get there, he makes me laugh, man. I call him Shakespeare.
Yeah, big up Lee Gunner.
I'm gonna try and get a show with us three on it.
Yeah, big up Lee Gunner.
Yeah, make sure when you get there.
You know, everybody tells me you're the Lee Gunner of Man United. Can't handle the truth, then don't come to my channel, man.
No way.
Can't handle the truth. Honestly, they always say that.
Yeah, make sure when you get there, tell them Faz Raid, Nuruddin Raid as well.
Yeah, man.
And we'll be there. Take care, people. Bless.
Big up. Love.